What's up, YouTube? Yeah, it's like, let's see, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't fucking sleep. Got too much on my mind. It's just overwhelming these days, man. It's overwhelming. I notice usually when my life starts to slow down, just as far as productivity, I start to get overwhelmed and depressed. Just a lot going on. Met a girl, you know what I mean? We started dating. She got kicked out of her house. I was kind of tired of staying at where I was at. Just tired of being a burden in that particular spot, you know what I mean? Just kind of bouncing around and just trying not to burn out my welcome at each spot, you know what I mean? So try to take the burden off of the place that I was staying, and we ended up, because she had nowhere to stay either, but she had a friend, so you know what I mean? Right now we're sleeping in the living room at her friend's house on a blow up air mattress, you know what I mean? You can see how that particular situation at almost 30 years old could weigh on your mind at night, you know what I mean? The thing about nights is I feel like it's just, you know, when everybody's asleep, it's just me left alone with my thoughts, you know what I mean? And just reflecting life and thinking about all the choices and decisions and where I'm at, you know what I mean? It starts to become a weight, you know what I mean? Definitely a weight on the shoulders. Hopefully I'll shake it off, but right now we're painting the garage. Well, I'm not painting. My girlfriend did an awesome job painting the garage, which is actually made more like a studio apartment. That's the kitchen area, and then this is the bathroom that we kind of got all our stuff chilling in right now, just so it's out of the way while we're painting. Then we're putting in carpet hopefully tomorrow, you know what I mean? So there's just like these necessary things that are time consuming, that are kind of slowing down like the progression in life side of things, the productivity as far as financially, and working on the business and things of that nature. So as soon as we get all this settled in and start actually living in here, and then we can just kind of move forward and put time into things, put time into other things to make other things spring forward as well. But it's just an overwhelming time. I miss my kids. I think about my kids every night, you know what I mean? It's been a year since I've seen them. Kids' mom's not even letting me talk to them or video chat, or wouldn't even let me give them their Christmas presents, you know what I mean? So it's all weighing on my mind. And I just bumped into my dad a few months ago after not seeing him for about 10 years, you know what I mean? And just seeing all the pain in his eyes, and he lives in the past, like he never moved forward from the day my mom took us from him, you know what I mean? And so pretty much looking my future in the face, as far as never knowing when I'm gonna see my kids or how that's gonna work or whatever. I message her, you know what I mean, every so often. She replies maybe once every 3 months. It's ridiculous, you know what I mean? So that weighs a lot on me. But I don't know. But what I do love about nights is it's like my self time, you know what I mean? My time to self-reflect and gather my thoughts. But right now, the house that we're living in, there's a lot of personalities around, and a lot of different energies, and those energies are kind of throwing my own energy off. I'm usually super positive, super motivated, just outgoing, just ready for whatever. But just being around so many personalities and so many energies, it's kind of exhausting in a weird way. So hopefully when we get out here, and kind of separate ourselves from all the personalities and all the different energies. Hopefully I can start building up my own energy now, because I don't know what it is, but it just sucks the energy out of me. And what I kind of notice about these videos is, because I love making the videos, and about a year ago when my kid's mom left, I got into a super depression state, you know what I mean? And one of the things that helped me get through it was just talking to myself, because I think I said in a previous video, I don't have a lot of people to talk to, and I think that's the cool thing about these videos is, and it's kind of the ironic thing, and what's actually kind of setting me on this other path is these videos aren't really for anybody else. They're more just for me to kind of keep documents of where I've come from and how far I've come, and just something to kind of look back on, and kind of remember where I'm going and what I've been through, and you know what I mean, look back and see how far I've gone and how much I've grown and progressed, and kind of lay down stepping stones for what I need to do, and then jump on those stones, you know what I mean? So it's really more for me, and what kind of brought that about to even thinking of it like that is when I used to write music, and I was just telling my girlfriend this today, when I used to write music, it was so hard, it was harder to write music thinking if somebody's gonna like it, rather than just writing what I feel and you know, leaving it up to my creativity. It was harder to try to write something and then rewrite it and rewrite it and rewrite it till I felt like it was something that somebody else would like. And that's kind of how I started these videos, is thinking I need to make them something that somebody's going to like. And at the end of the day, it's more for me to look back on. And if anybody can get anything from this, or if anybody's going through anything similar, and you know, just knowing that there's somebody else out here going through the same thing and trying to persevere through it, hopefully that inspires somebody, you know what I mean, just knowing that you're not alone. So with that being said, I think these videos aren't really going to be for anybody else. The funny thing about these videos is nobody really knows I'm making them, because I feel like I can say things on these videos that I can't really say to other people. You know, it's like things that I say when I talk to myself to try to motivate myself and drive myself to move forward, and tell myself things I need to hear, and kind of lay my path out in front of me mentally, you know what I mean? So and the ironic part of it all is it's life, you know what I mean? And you can't script life, no matter how hard you try. You know, they say life is what happens when you're planning life. So in other words, life is what happens when you're trying to script it. So we're not going to script it. Whatever happens, you know what I mean? And I feel super comfortable just jumping on here. And I feel like it really just gets it off my chest, just to make a video. Like, I was just sitting inside just watching YouTube videos. I watch a lot of flea market videos. I watch a lot of Cali Muscle. Cali Muscle is super inspiring. A lot of Lord Vital. Shout out to Lord Vital. Shout out to Cali Muscle. Shout out to the whole Beast Mode. If you don't know who Beast Mode is, you're sleeping. You're in La La Land. If you want to get fit and get motivated, Beast Mode is where it's at. Cali Muscle is where it's at. Calisthenics is where it's at. Who else was I gonna say? There was something else in there about being motivated. Oh, the Hodge twins. Because when I was 270 pounds, the Hodge twins is what got me down to 160. The intermittent fasting. So I recommend that. I recommend that to anybody who's trying to get motivated, trying to get healthy, trying to get that weight off. I was at 160. I'm probably like 180, 190 right now. Slowly starting to slip out of shape, and definitely going to work on that. Definitely want to bring some videos to the table about exercise and fitness and routines and stuff like that. One thing about me is when I was in prison, all my work